Yo, this is Pressure Bus Pipe, and right now you're in tune to 2B Caribbean. Lucky, keep the fire burning. Jack, that's the fire.
Yo, man, I'm here to say, yeah. Do unto others as you do unto yourself. Take heed to the words.
Greetings, welcome to Ambassador 5, a series where we showcase a Caribbean cultural ambassador who's actively promoting our culture throughout the world. Today we have the pleasure of speaking to Pressure Bus Pipe. Welcome, welcome. Virgin Islands ambassador, among many other things.
Respect, give thanks for having Pressure, you know? Yeah, man, big up.
So let's jump right into it. Tell us about your musical journey, how you got started. I know in 2007 you blew up with Love and Affection, but I'm sure there was a lot more before that. Tell us a little bit about it.
Pressure Bus Pipe, I started in the VI. I used to play the trumpet and the drums and stuff. I'm very young and, but always was inspired by reggae music. At the age of 16, 17, I started to write reggae music. After playing the drums for a long time, and I was inspired by many reggae artists as well, and I decided to try some things. I linked up with some brethren who were chanting as well, and we formed a group and called ourselves the Star Lion Family. This was like in the year 1998, 1999, and from then we just started performing throughout the neighborhoods in St. Thomas and stuff, and got our recognition island-wide, and then I recorded an album in 2004. The Pressure Is On, my first album, and that got great recognition throughout the island and the Caribbean, online presence. It was a nice look for me to put my first album, and it got the attention of Dan Carlian in 2005 as well, and we started to work in 2006. Love and Affection was the first song I recorded for Dan, and it was the first song released off of the album Love and Affection as well. So it started from there, 2006, 2007, yeah.
So coming off of that journey, of course, it's a challenge to always stay relevant and, just to stay in your brand. What have you done, you think, differently from other artists to stay in the eyes and awareness of other people?
Well, knowing the fact that a lot of artists have been putting out music, and even so, artists that are supposed to hold a certain respect in the music, start singing a lot of other music, and through the hype and the dance hall and this and thing too. And I think what people always remember about Pressure Bus Pipe is that he always stick to the culture, He always stick to the music that lift people high and, take people on a whole different realm. And that's who I am, you know what I mean? So when it comes to the roots and culture, people would always remember Pressure Bus Pipe in that lane, you know what I mean? And holding fast to the roots and culture and the quality of the music, and not just being caught up in the world and what's popping in the music and what's the better thing, the nicest thing to say, or the most popping thing to talk about, is what's real from beginning to end, you know what I mean? So that's what separates Pressure from a lot of different artists.
So speaking about culture, we know that you're very, very proud of being from St. Thomas, from the VI, and you're pretty much an ambassador for the island. Tell us a little bit about what that means to you. You had your song Virgin Islands Nice. Tell us about that.
Well, I was honored as the cultural ambassador in the year 2015, and was honored again recently by the legislature, for my accomplishments and stuff like that. And just to further naming me as a cultural ambassador for the Virgin Islands, right? And it's a great feeling, to have the country that you born and raised in, to really show you back that love and give you your flowers while you're alive and young, So it's a great feeling, and, the work still continues. I don't work for awards and stuff like that. my journey is built within me to just continue to do what's right and speak up for the people, and do what I love, sing reggae music, make sure it reach the corners of the world, and people could always feel good about when they listen to a Pressure Bus Pipe song. That's the main motive. Speak up for what's right and the truthful, and that's what it is. And people are watching for that, and I'm grateful. Yeah.
So you're very proud of being an ambassador. How do you give back to not only Virgin Islands but to the Caribbean in general?
Well, the little that I can do, I do, and whatever big I can do, I do as well. In the VI, I've put together a peace concert for a few years, free for the public, but big international artists would come and perform for the people and give the people a concert that they would have to pay normally $60-$70 for to enter. They get to come to that, and the motive of the whole concert was to speak consciousness. Everything was screened, music was screened. I don't mind if you was a gangster artist, but if you're gonna perform on this show, you can't sing no gangster lyrics. So I had a certain platform that people had respect, because we had a mission to uplift the community and talk good, speak positive. So the whole thing, everybody was basically, all right, if I'm going to perform on Peace Concert, I have to go find a nice culture song or a positive song to sing to the people, you know what I mean? So it was helping artists to really construct their thing. Like if you are sing Jump Up and Walk Up all year round, if you want them on a kiss, if you want them on a Peace Concert, you have to find a one unity song and sing for the community, and that's the platform that the Peace Concert was built upon, and the people really love that and always look forward to it, and traveling to different parts of the world, through the music and the upliftment, people would always reach out to me. Like if they see I'm coming to their town, they would reach out to me on the Instagram or the Facebook, and teachers and stuff would always ask me if I could come to their classroom while I'm in town and speak to the class and stuff like that. I don't document all of it, I don't always put that stuff out to the public, because sometimes it's just listen, do the work, you know what I mean? You don't have to, just do the work, and it was just one of those situations. So I do that from time to time. People reach out to me, and I'm always in a classroom speaking for at least 15 to 20 minutes and giving the youth some encouragement, and that's all part of being who I am and giving back to the community, especially the VI.
That's very commendable. So we know your brand. You're very proud of being from the VI. You're very conscious in terms of your Rastafarianism. I'm not saying that right. But and then we also know that you give back a lot, whether it's to the VI or whoever. But another way that you've been diversifying your brand is through an event called Culture Fridays. So tell us a little bit about how that was born and how you plan to move it forward.
They were looking for Caribbean vibes in the club, and they reached out to me to help promote and bring some Caribbean people to the club. So I linked up with my close friends as well. I don't try to do everything by myself. I linked up with people who I see were fit to really do the work and who's serious and have a passion for the music and the promotion and stuff like that. Big up to Wada, big up to Capone, Petticoat, my whole Bus Pipe Records team, and you know what I mean? It's just teamwork, and it's all possible. Teamwork make the dream work, Yeah.
I commend you for that, because not everybody knows that. Well, we appreciate all your efforts. We appreciate the music that you keep on bringing out to us, and we're looking forward to seeing where Culture Fridays goes, because another platform to promote the culture always. So tell everyone where we could find out more about what you're doing, Culture Fridays, music, everything, how we find you.
Listen, Culture Fridays is at Arif Lounge. I think it's 2847 Beaufort Highway, Arif Lounge, every Friday for Culture Fridays. You don't want to miss it. Caribbean vibes, African vibes, hip hop vibes, R&B, all of it. Culture doesn't really mean just Caribbean culture. Culture is your culture. So whatever your culture, you come here, you're gonna hear, you might hear like Latino music. If we feel like, okay, we have a Latino crowd tonight, we're gonna give, you know what I mean? So it's just culture. Your culture is a place you can come and enjoy your music. Yeah, yeah, man.
Well, thank you very much, and we're looking forward to what's next.
Like pretty fat. Right upon no. I just wanna vet you from night till the morning. I know that you want it, girl. If you let me vet you, I promise you, darling, we won't need no talking. If you let me vet you, rockin' me fed. All of the gal them come out for the fed. I see a sexy gal who want the fed. Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. May your pour blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression. There's something about her. Oh, 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 I just can't do without her. Never had a woman of such virtue.